Hey, what you doing there? Oh, you're waiting for me to, do my YouTube video, Monday Fright Night, Like, it's been a while since I uploaded. Yeah. Y'all probably wondering what happened. Long story. Listen. Long story. Come here. When I say long story short, I was busy, okay? Gotta take care of some stuff. I gotta slash some stuff out of the business. But, I'm glad y'all survived. It's been a while since I wanted to talk to y'all. Come here, I wanna give you a kiss. Come here. We gonna get to this. Let's get to this. We'll survive.
Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is Monday Fright Night, and if you guys don't know, today is my birthday. And if you guys are hearing this, I hope y'all wish me a happy birthday and much more. Today we're gonna get into this video, 10 scary true horror stories from Horror Shorts Parties. And I'm gonna leave them down below in the description so you guys can go subscribe to them and like their videos. I'm always wanting merch from them. I get a little jealous because the merch look kind of dope, and the cups are kind of dope too. So if you guys could go ahead over to their page, subscribe, and make sure to hashtag, the words, MFN Monday Fright Night. And if I like your video, I will literally tag you in my next YouTube video and shout you out. And we'll go from there. But make sure to send me some horror short films and tweet it on, I meant to say, post on Twitter and tweet to me, MFN.
That you had
Hashtag Monday Fright Night. As I said, MFN, Monday, hashtag Fright Night. But let's get into this video and let's do this. Horror dark web horror story. Okay.
This story happened when my girlfriend Lindsay resided in Tokyo, Japan for her teaching abroad occupation. She taught English to foreigners for a fairly decent pay. I personally wasn't too cultivated by the idea, as the thought of Lindsay being in a foreign country by herself really stressed me out.
I can't wait for you to fly over.
Yeah, me too, babe. Hey, can you please make sure your doors are locked?
I already locked it, silly. Stop being so paranoid.
I know I'm being paranoid. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Don't worry, I am.
Being away from Lindsay definitely took a toll on my health, as I would constantly get anxious from worrying about her safety. Knowing that I didn't have the capability of protecting her from any unlawful perpetrators always gave me extreme anxiety. Which is why my doctor prescribed an inhaler for me to use every time I felt the symptoms get out of hand. I didn't do too well with long-distance relationships, but I really wanted to support Lindsay in her career endeavors. I'd fly over there on occasion, usually around the holidays when work wasn't so strenuous for the both of us.
What's that?
I remember spending the majority of my time watching the rather odd Japanese game shows while Lindsay and her roommate Saki would do after-hours work from home. Staying in Japan was quite the culture shock. I wasn't used to the Eastern lifestyle, but the longer I stayed there, the more accustomed I became. Or I should say, the more comfortable I felt with Lindsay's stay there. Being halfway across the world made me adjust my sleeping schedule, as I made it my duty to video chat Lindsay every day at exactly 3 a.m. in the morning. 3 a.m. over here was equivalent to 5 p.m. over there according to the time zone difference. I'd make it a routine to catch Lindsay after her work shift was done, even if that cost me a few hours of sleep. You guys doing anything for Halloween?
Yup, Saki and I are probably going bar hopping.
That sounds nice. I wish I could be there
Babe, we'll talk later. Saki's calling me.
Seeing that Lindsay had a roommate
Oh, hold up. I think there's some red flags into this, Y'all were just on the call just for be straight up honest. They were on the call for at least, I could say, at least a minute or so. She said, she was like, Shocky, I got to go, okay? Got to go. Yeah.
to acquaint herself with gave me a little peace of mind. A lot of my friends were well aware of how concerned I was about Lindsay's well-being, so much so that they would message me encouraging words to help cheer me up. But all of that changed one night when I got a message from one of my close colleagues from school. I opened the message and read, "Hey Craig, I know you're concerned about Lindsay, so I thought you might want to check this link out." It was a link to a forum titled, "Is Teaching Abroad in Japan Safe?" I hesitantly clicked the link, only to see the forum containing a large thread of positive comments saying stuff like, "Teaching there was a great experience, highly recommended," or "Once you go Japan, you'll never need another plan."
Yeah, I already know. I got a plan, run with a band. I gotta run on that plan. I got a band, I gotta run on that plane. I gotta catch me a band, man. And when I hit that check, like, wait for it. They be like, ooh, serious, why you always make a move? Ooh, why you always run up on that plan? Hey, I don't need a plan, I just run with the band. I need a band, I need a plan. Hey, just run with the band, I'm the man. Hey, run with the band, I think I need a plan. I'm the man, I think I need a band. I ain't the freaking plan, huh? They be like, serious, why you always making moves?
Stuff like that. I then came across a user that posted a comment saying, "For those who are considering being a tutor in Japan, you might want to watch this first before you fully commit," with a link right next to it. I felt extremely skeptical clicking the link, but my curiosity was too overbearing to withstand my compulsion, so I clicked it. I then saw a low-grade video of a woman with her hands bound to the ceiling while being completely wrapped in duct tape. The woman was also wearing a plain white mask over her face with the word "dog" written on it. I couldn't tell if this was a joke or some sort of sick snuff film until I saw a man approaching the woman holding a large machete. I could hear this poor lady screaming in agony as he began to shout, "What is your name?"
Please, sir, please just let me go. Please just let me go.
"What is your name?"
My name is Kathy. Please don't hurt me.
Wrong answer! Your name is Dog!
Oh!
That's when I exited my web browser and instinctively video called Lindsay. It was about 3:15, the time I usually video called her. Oh, why now? Come on, answer the video call, damn it! I assumed she was still at work, or possibly out with a roommate, so I waited patiently for a return call at her convenience. I decided to stroll around Instagram for another hour or so till it was time to call it a night. I noticed Lindsay had posted a few pictures from the Halloween night out she had a couple days ago. It looked like a huge costume festival of some sort on the streets of Japan. That's when I spotted a shocking revelation in each of the photos presented. I saw a man wearing the same god mask as in the snuff film I'd seen earlier, nonchalantly masquerading in the background of the photos. He was in every photo looking towards the direction of where the picture was being taken. Or should I say, the direction of where my girlfriend and her roommate were. That's when I get a video call from Lindsay. I unnervingly accept it and see what seemed to be Lindsay and her roommate Saki wearing white masks with the words Dog 1 and Dog 2 written on them. "Hey, why the hell are you guys wearing that?" "I want to play a game." "Guys, who the hell is that?" They both stood there silent looking at the webcam, almost like my words didn't have any significant purpose to them. I then heard the man in the background saying, "Transfer $20,000 to Dog 2's PayPal account right now, or else they both die." What the hell is going on? Please, leave them alone or I'll call the cops!
Bruh.
So be it. Dog 2, take out Dog 1, now!
Please don't make me do this.
Do it! Dog 2, take out Dog 1 now or else you're both getting taken out!
Please don't make me do that.
Do it, Dog 2! Take out Dog 1 right now, or else I'm taking you both out!
Oh!
That's when Lindsay raises a large kitchen blade in the air and stabs Saki in the neck. I can hear her gargling her own blood while struggling to gasp for what seemed to be her last remaining breaths on Earth. Dude, please stop this. I'm begging you. I'll do anything you want. Just please don't hurt my girlfriend. That's when the voice in the background revealed himself. only to unveil the same man wearing the god mask that I'd seen in the snuff film and Instagram photos earlier. He then grabbed Lindsay by the forehead and raised a huge machete in the air, saying, "Transfer the money or else this dog gets put down too." Dude, please, I'm transferring the money right now. That's when I grabbed my phone and immediately began to transfer $20,000 to Lindsay's PayPal account. Here, look, I transferred $20,000. Now, please, can you let her go? I did everything you wanted. The man then approached the camera up close and began saying, "I'm just a guy trying to survive in this cold, cold world. I just do what I have to do to put food on my family's table, you know? Just know that God has nothing to do with this."
Ooh,
What the hell?
What the
I
heck?
began to request for another video chat, but there was no answer.
This boy already got scammed. Bro, I don't know what I would do in this type of situation, bro. Hold on, let's see, you got message.
That's when I get 2 messages from Lindsay's account. I click the chat box and see an image of Lindsay's severed head on top of the computer desk. The other image was a meme face with the caption, "Gotcha."
See, he should have never transferred the money. See, got scammed. Either way, you transfer the money, you're gonna die.
We on that next level.
I don't know why they didn't fight back, bro. Why couldn't she just stab him? Oh, man. Crazy.
This is one of the most terrifying encounters that I've ever experienced. I still get nightmares just thinking about it. As a matter of fact, the nightmares reoccur so frequently that I see them more often than I see my relatives who live down the street from me. The dreams took place in what looked like a forbidden realm of darkness, almost like I was in an underground world where the sky was red and my surroundings were engulfed in flames. Where the hell am I? Is anyone out there? That's when I see a woman casually approach my direction, except she's spider walking backwards like a scene out of The Exorcist. Her face was distinct. I recognized her in all my other reoccurring nightmares.
I need help. Please help me.
Be like,
How can
I
I
can't
help
help
you?
you with that. You're on your own.
Me.
What the hell?
I need help. Help me. Help me. Help me. I need help. Why are you just standing there? Help me.
Oh, he was dreaming.
It's just a dream. Just a dream. Everything's gonna be okay. It's been about several months since I had these reoccurring nightmares. I realized there was always one common denominator. That woman. Her distinct facial features and horrendous screams for help was always something I couldn't forget, nor ignore, as I knew I would inevitably see her again in my sleep. I coincidentally began experiencing these nightmares when I started working my new job as a cashier clerk at a 7-Eleven gas station. I attributed the nightmares to the lack of sleep I accumulated while working there. I unfortunately worked night shifts at the time, as I couldn't really find a job within my field of study. As much as I didn't enjoy working the graveyard shift, we usually didn't garner as many customers as the day shift would. Maybe just the occasional night owls or creeps that would stop by. "Hey kid, can I have $10? Sir, I'm afraid I can't give you that. Kid, I need the money so I can get some of that good...
Boy, if you don't get
You're gonna come up in the store barefooted and ask me, can I have $10 so I can get some of that good? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? What you mean by that, pal? What good? That'd be something. I gotta keep my eyes on you, man.
Good. I'll share some with you, okay? Sir, if you aren't going to buy anything, then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You smell like the leftover Popeyes that I ate from the dumpster yesterday.
got it.
Meeting sus customers always left me feeling uneasy for the latter part of my time working there, but for the most part, the shift was pretty chill. I would always procrastinate by watching my favorite YouTube videos to help pass the time. The 7-Eleven was located in a
That's our short
secluded area
films.
near a freeway where most travelers going on a road trip would make a pit stop at. So the majority of our customers were either from out of town or just local residents trying to fill up their gas tank. Maybe get a hot cup of coffee on the side. I remember this one particular shift. A vehicle pulled in and parked at one of the gas pumps. I decided to sip on my coffee and hopefully become more attentive for my drowsy state, just in case the customer needed my help. As I was putting my cup of coffee down, I noticed the customer was standing right in front of me without a trace of a sound made.
$30 regular for pump 3, please.
I honestly thought I was seeing things, as the woman looked so familiar to the point where I completely disregarded her question. I'm sorry, do I know you from somewhere?
No, not that I know of.
I feel like I know you from somewhere. You look really familiar.
Sorry. I think you might have the wrong girl, sir.
But I think we met each other from somewhere. I just know it. Are you sure we didn't go to school together?
No, we didn't. I really have to get to work now.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. It's been a long night. $30 for pump 3 it is. The woman then slid $30 towards me and began walking towards her vehicle. That's when I put 2 and 2 together. I recognized the woman as she looked like a potential culprit for the sadistic nightmares I've been having. As the woman began pumping gas outside, I could see she was making direct eye contact with me. Probably because my brief interrogation made her feel a little uncomfortable. I decided to lock eyes with her as I wanted to observe more of the woman's mannerisms, in hopes that I could potentially pick up any significant ties to her physical appearance in relation to my reoccurring nightmare. Her face, her eyes, that has to be her. I just know it. The woman eventually got inside her vehicle and drove off as I stood there completely flabbergasted till my shift was over. The next evening, I recall getting ready for another shift as I personally like taking hot showers beforehand.
Everybody does.
I remember taking the late night bus to work while casually glancing at the window, pondering if I was ever going to encounter that woman again. The ride to work took approximately 30 minutes, so taking a power nap was completely justifiable. I would always find myself seated at the back of the bus as I personally liked napping without having the awkward feeling of being watched. I remember closing my eyes and slowly lulling myself into a deep sleep, hoping to make up for all the tireless mileage of work I had been through during that week. As I began to slowly drift off, I recall opening my eyes and still being inside the bus, except everything was in an alternate red world. I can see all the passengers looking at me, except they all looked expired, like they've been rotting on the bus for months. Hey, bus driver, can you stop the bus?
This bus doesn't make any stops. This is just a one-way detour, kid.
Bus driver, I need to get off now! That's when I saw her again, sitting near the front of the bus, glancing at me while repeating the words.
Help me!
No!
Help me! Help me!
Sir, I'm going to respectfully ask you to exit the bus, please.
Oh my gosh, that scared the heck out of me.
As I departed
scared
the bus,
the heck
I
out of
remember
me.
walking an extra 10 minutes to work as the bus driver abruptly dropped me off due to my impromptu disturbance. I eventually made my way inside the 7-Eleven and began my shift, making my usual cup of coffee. That's when I see a familiar vehicle pull into one of the gas pumps and put itself in park. Oh my god, that's gotta be her again. The same exact woman that I encountered the last time got out of her vehicle and began...
Nope. This has been me. I'd have been calling, you know, I'd have been, hey, boss, you know, I encountered something bad, so, I'm not feeling so good. You think you bring little Jimmy inside? You said you can't? You said you can't? What? I understand. I'd have... Doses? Hit him with the doses? Out that cool.
And entering the gas station. I began to stroll on my cell phone without making it seem like I was intrigued by her appearance while she casually approached the front counter and said,
$30 regular for pump 3, please.
Ma'am, do I know you?
No. Didn't you ask me that last time?
Yeah, but I'm sorry. It's just, I feel like I've seen you in my dreams before.
Sorry, kid, but I'm unfortunately taken.
No, I wasn't trying to get at your... My apologies, ma'am. $30 for pump 3 it is. The woman then leaves the cash on the counter and begins to head outside to pump gas into her vehicle. As I nosily glance at the woman, I see the same homeless creep from the other night approach her. He honestly looked like he was on something from the way his eyes were bloodshot and twitchy. I assumed he was going to harass her for change like how he does with most of the customers that come by during these hours. But what happened next, I never saw coming. The man yanked the gas pump from out of the woman's vehicle and sprayed her with gasoline while she yelled out in agony from the toxic fluid seeping into her skin and eyeballs. I quickly called for law enforcement while running towards the aid of the woman. But I stopped dead in my tracks as the homeless man lit the woman on fire.
I need help! I need help! Why are you just standing there? Help me! Help me!
Dude, that's crazy. That's so crazy. True Christmas horror story.
I hate Christmas. I hate it with the most malice intentions ever.
I love Christmas. What you talking about? I hate Christmas. You know, once I was little, I used to always get happy. You know, running downstairs, wake up the family members, be like, hey, it's Christmas. Oh my gosh, wake up, wake up, wake up. You gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get up. That's how my excitement was for Christmas, bro. But for me, Christmas is all about fun, spending time with family members, eating some good food, You got yummy yums, eating good, you know what I mean? That's what I like to do. Eat some good food. Don't you? Yes, you do. I know you did.
As a matter of fact, the thought of Christmas makes my skin crawl. I wasn't like this before. I used to cherish the holiday tradition, but all of that's changed now. It all started a couple years back when I was 26 years old. It was the holidays, so Christmas was around the corner while festivities were in full effect. Hey, I'm on my way to pick you up.
I'm excited to go Christmas shopping!
Yeah, me too. Me and my girlfriend Emma had dated since high school, so the bond that we shared was something most couples couldn't fathom, to say the least. I decided to propose to Emma on Christmas.
Hey.
Figured I couldn't go wrong on such a monumental occasion. I remember it being a snowy evening when me and Emma went to the mall to do some holiday Christmas shopping. The mall was bombarded with more shoppers than usual as there was a holiday sale going on in almost every store. I remember being in need of a festive outfit for my parents' upcoming Christmas party as my wardrobe lacked the attire. I decided to check out the clothing store Forever 21 as I could see they had a wide variety of selection from first glance. I picked out an array of various Christmas sweaters and headed to the fitting room while my girlfriend waited outside for me. Oh yeah, fits way better than my dad's lame hand-me-downs. Hey babe, how does this look? I noticed my girlfriend Emma wasn't there. I figured she must have gone back into the store to look at more clothes. As I left the changing room, I noticed from the corner of my eye that Emma was outside the store waiting in a huge line for something. I ended up purchasing one of the sweaters and began to approach Emma. Hey babe, why'd you leave me hanging in the fitting room?
I wanted to line up and take a picture with him.
Emma, this line is huge. I'll just dress up as Santa later and you can take a picture of me.
He's not Santa, though.
I looked towards the direction of where the lineup began and realized that there were two separate lineups. One lineup was for a professionally taken photo with the mall Santa. The other lineup was for a picture with a man dressed as the Grinch. We were unfortunately in the lineup for the Grinch as Emma was a pretty big fan of the character. I personally found the whole ordeal bizarre considering he didn't have any professional setup like how the mall Santa had. No platform, no chair, no professional photographer, no elf services, just him and the bench he sat on. I assumed he was one of those street performers that just dressed up for donations, except there was no tip jar or anything that would allow guests to donate in. Emma, this guy looks kinda sus. Can we just leave?
Please just relax, Henry. It'll only take a couple of minutes.
I
That is
decided to
kinda
bite my
sus,
tongue
for
and
real.
proceed with Emma's request, as there was nothing I could have said that could convince her otherwise. As we got closer,
I'm gonna stop you there. There's a whole line just wanting to go see the Grinch. You know, Grinch is cool. He stole Christmas, but you gonna come up in this line like it's nothing and just sit with this dude? There's no person who's taking the pictures. Is there like a photographer or whatever just sitting there? You ready, man? I got you. I got this iPhone 12. You know, I take better quality pictures. Stand still. I snap this picture. I got you. I don't know. Let's just see how this goes. Let's just see
near
how
the
it
front of the
goes.
lineup,
See.
I could visibly see the Grinch's eyes light up with
Oh,
exhilaration.
red flag. Out
Almost
that
like
cool.
I brought a sense of enthusiasm into his day. I decided to be ballsy and lock eyes with him, just to express more of my alpha male side towards this weirdo. As the line gradually progressed, I realized that he wasn't making eye contact with me, he was looking at my girlfriend Emma. It was blatantly obvious he had an interest in my girlfriend due to the lack of attention he was giving others taking photos with him. What the hell is this guy's problem? Why is he checking out my girlfriend? We eventually reached the front of the line and approached the Grinch to take a three-way selfie with my cell phone.
Hey, buddy, the girl gets a picture first.
Dude, that's my girlfriend.
I said, get behind the girl, kid.
Got him.
Stupid green prick.
Another beautiful hoe.
What did you just call me?
I mean, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. What's your name, little girl?
My name is Emma.
Ooh, what a beautiful name to match such a beautiful face. Why don't you come here and sit on Daddy's lap?
Dude, what the hell is your problem?
Back off, loser. She wants a picture with me, not you.
He's my boyfriend. Don't talk to him like that.
Sit on my lap and be a good girl, Emma, or else...
For me, I wouldn't take that type of disrespect. You gonna let old dude talk to your girl like that? You know, I'll be like Mike Tyson. I'll be, oh my gosh, I'm so powerful. I'm so powerful. I just hit him and laid him out. I'm so powerful. That'd be me. I would not take that disrespect. Walk up to the Grinch, be like, I stole your Christmas. Be like,
Santa won't give you any presents this year. I'm putting you on my naughty list, you little brat!
That's when we
That's when you
decided to
smack
head
the hoe.
home. I remember dropping off my girlfriend at her place and then heading home to assist my parents in prepping for the Christmas party the following night. My parents were really old school and put a lot of effort into decorating their household, especially during festive holidays like this. Later that night, I remember making myself a glass of hot chocolate spiked with a little bit of my dad's whiskey. I sat by the fireplace and enjoyed the fire-crackling ambience while casually sipping on my drink. Figured I couldn't go wrong with that on a warm Christmas Eve. I remember hearing my cell phone ringing throughout the night. I recall being so intoxicated I couldn't see nor hear anything distinctively. Everything was blurry. It felt virtually impossible to move any fiber of my body, almost like I was stuck in a subconscious state of sleep paralysis. I began to close my eyes and doze off again. A couple hours later, I recall a voice whispering my name.
Hey, Henry! Henry, wake up! Hello, wake up, you little drunk, it's me, Santa!
I could vaguely see the outline of a man that looked like a Santa figure standing in front of me. Bear in mind, I was still in a groggy and incoherent state of mind,
Mind
so
you not
making
being
out the gentleman's minuscule facial features was almost an impossible endeavor to comprehend.
Hey, Henry, I bought you a Christmas present.
Dad, is that you?
Henry, listen. I want you to open up this Christmas gift first when you wake up. Do you understand me?
Sir.
Bro. What would happen if it's like one of his like girlfriend's body parts or something? Like, oh, bro. That's not like something. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, or you can't move your body. I mean, that's sleep paralysis. Like, sleep paralysis is a real thing. Like, I witnessed a lot of people have not witnessed it, but seen a lot of people that told me that they had sleep paralysis. And it's crazy how that stuff can happen when you cannot move your body and you're just stuck there. But, like, imagine waking up and seeing this man right in front of you on a Christmas Eve holding a present saying, open this in the morning. Like, I'm going to just sit there. Like, I wouldn't even care. I'd be right awake. Like, once your body snaps out of it, I'm running down the stairs or waking up out of my sleep, opening that package so quick. Let's get to this.
I'm going to leave it right here in the middle of the Christmas tree, okay?
Okay.
Anyways, Merry Christmas, Henry.
Merry Christmas,
Shh. Time to go to sleep again, Henry.
A couple hours later, I get awoken by the light from the living room window illuminating on my face. I realized I'd blacked out due to the spiked concoction I had whipped up the previous night. I checked my cell phone and realized that I had about 10 missed calls and over 100 missed texts from Emma. I opened the text messages, only to see the text reading,
Hey, is that you? Are you inside my place? This isn't funny, Henry.
and so on and so forth. What I found more disturbing was the last batch of messages, which read,
I knew you were going to propose all along.
Merry Christmas, Henry.
It just kept repeating, over and over again. I began calling Emma's cell phone and only got her voicemail. That's when I closed my eyes and began recollecting the imagery of what transpired last night.
Yeah, you know what happened.
I could vaguely recall someone dressed as Santa and leaving a present underneath the Christmas tree. That's when I noticed a box.
Oh, that's the box I was
looked out
talking
of
about.
place
Like,
from the rest of the presents. I took the box and opened it, only to discover a severed hand. The hand had a message on it which read, "Marry me."